Can you hear me now? Okay, that looks good. So, funny thing happened. There was an update earlier today. Bug fix. Breaking certain parts of Equinox would give more motes than intended. The parts in... Oh god, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. The parts in question are the prongs and the gems in Celestia's case. So I actually had my score sniped, which is upsetting. It's all the way down to 9 sublimes now instead of the 13 that I got. And because it's a automated recalculation, it left my score below the optimum because of rounding stuff. This is something that we've had in the past. So I went back in and got the new perfect score. And obviously I've got a recording of that. I'll put that up on YouTube. I actually have a bunch of things now that I can upload. I have my original 13 Sublime clear. Then I have the re-clear with the perfect score before the patch. And then I have my perfect score clear after the patch. And I just uploaded my GS high score. So yeah, it's a lot. And the speed run too, right. I also have my Tiny Towers speed run that I put up on SRC. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway. Speaking of my GS clear, I went back in and looked at what actually differentiates it from an 8 Sublime clear. And you may recall that run destroyed 7 big spawn and 4 small spawn. And for the Sublime, theoretically, we need 8 bigs and 2 smalls only. And in case you don't know, this fight's very random. In between 2 bigs, there's always 1, 2, or 3 small spawn. And we are hoping to only ever get 1. So the clear got... so in between the 7 bigs, right? In between the first and the last big, in the grand total, there were 7 small spawn. Yeah, there were 7. One of them was right before the final big, and so was easy to ignore by just finishing the phase before it goes off screen, right? So then we have 6. Actually, is that even true? I might be getting this wrong. Anyway, this is 2 bigs. No, I verified exactly how many chromes I ended up using, and I only ended up using 3, when ideally we'd be trying to use a total of 4. Fuck! I have to shoot you, don't I? But yeah, it was, there were a few things missing that separated that run from the 8 Sublime, right? I remember between the 7 total bigs, there were... What was it? 2... That was... Oh no, right, I'm completely wrong. There was 2 doubles and 4 singles. So yeah, 8 total smalls, out of which we broke 4 and let 3 escape, thus trading for a Chrome Heart. And then the last one just got deleted by the phase shift before it scrolled off screen. The problem is, in order to get eight sublimes, we need 1 extra big compared to what that run did. What, really? Need 1 more small. Such as this one, right here. And a big, but I don't think we're within the leeway anyway. Nope, just barely short. So yeah, you know, with all things considered, I can't actually confidently state that 8 sublimes are possible. I am hoping they are, with extremely favorable RNG rolls. But I can't say definitively that 8 sublimes are possible. However, I'm not gonna stop attempting it. Because, it being probably possible is good enough for me. I wasn't like 100% convinced that 9 Sublime Tox Polyps was possible either. When I was grinding for that. And it's fun because there isn't a whole lot else for me to do in this mode. It's literally just shy Momo. And then if I really want to torture myself, Limbo, but let's not. Let's not go there. And aside from that, I've pretty much optimized everything. Equinox wasn't as simple as I thought it would be, but it still ended up being quite manageable. Okay, that's fine actually. Those are too close. Fun. Well, I've already been bonked, right? So... yeah, this is probably pretty good, huh? Ah, fuck, that was overkill. Aww. Two bigs. One small. Two each. Three each. Four each. What? That one did not want to die. Just didn't feel like it. Yeah, sure, I'll go underneath this thing. Fuck! I thought I'd be cool. Chat, I did the dishes today. I'm very proud of myself. And this wasn't a regular load of dishes. This was shit that had just been piling up for at least 2 weeks. Like, all my dishes were dirty, including some stuff I had used for baking. Like, there's a reason I had been putting this off. It was a ton. So what I did was I put on my headphones, and I put on some Avenged Sevenfold, and I sang along. I screamed along. And it was it was quite enjoyable. I felt a little weird about just yelling at the top of my lungs at 7 p.m. on a Sunday. But then I was like, who cares? There was a lot of spikes there. Wasn't I gonna... God, this is so similar to Tox Polyps, genuinely. It's very zen. Like a fairly large portion of the time spent in the fight is pretty mindless. So it's great for streaming, and it's also great for just firing up the game when I don't feel like doing anything else. I actually could have shot that one. Oh, I can shoot this one though. Right? Yes, yes. One big. Two bigs. Two bigs, one small. 3 bigs. Oh, fuck you! And 2 smalls. 3 each. 3 and 4. 4 each. 4 and 5. 5 each. No, I clearly did something wrong. But that was not enough pre-damage, so whatever. What? Okay. I don't know the spot for that. Where did I miscount? There was clearly 5 plus 6 at the end and not 5 each. Or did I say it was 6 and 5? Well, that would have been even more incorrect. Maybe I should stop trying to count. I don't think it really helps me with anything. Can someone else do the counting for me? I know, I tried to make that a thing when I was grinding Molten. Telling Twitch chat to take care of the numbers for me. Look, it's not my fault I'm stupid, okay? It's literally not even my fault. One each. Two each. Two bigs, 3 smalls. 3 each. 3 and 4. Oh, good. 3 and 5. 4 and 5. 4 and 6. Wait, what? Yeah. 5 and 6. I was like, huh? No, that makes sense. Damn. Sorry, phase 2 just doesn't get consistent. I'm just gonna... I'm just always gonna have to hope that phase 2 plays nice. Yep. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. Hi. It doesn't get consistent. It just doesn't. There's no way. I refuse to believe that phase 2 could get consistent. It's especially bad because there's no way we're entering phase 2 with any sort of recharge progress on our next Chrome. Again, I'm not confident that I can actually do this. I just decided to grind it for a bit and see how far we can go. And I mean, I've had something happen. One big. Wait, I've made something happen. There's a small here. Yep. Knew it. And another one, of course. That's good. One each. Two bigs, one small. Two each. Oh, piss off. I had to go up there for the small. That was bad level gen anyway. Totally wasn't my fault. Nope, 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 nope. Shut up. There was no good way through there. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. I always like to take the bigger hit first at the start of the fight, and then the smaller one later. Technically, you can go either way. It's just that sometimes I'll get to the spot where my HP has regened to 12, but then there isn't a good spike or saw to run into. And like, now what? Whereas for the small hits, you always have something to run into. And you can use it as a chance to kind of give yourself some iframes while fighting one of the big bullet shooting guys. One big. That was close. One big, one small. Good. How much overkill do you reckon that was? Oh, come on. That was rough. Stop. Stop making me do all that. Fuck. Really hitting a bad stretch here. But this happens. Feels like it was... Honestly, it might have been this morning. Where I just booted up this fight. And after like 10 minutes of runs, got a really, really good attempt. And... couldn't convert it into anything. I didn't even finish the fight. Because I was playing kind of whack. I don't know if it was yesterday or today. Do I need to... yeah, I need the small hit. Those are too close. Okay. One big. Cool, we start with a triple. That's really nice. I'm just shooting everything. This sucks. Whoops. Didn't mean to shoot the wall. What? What is this? Oh yeah, this is way too little. That's just not gonna be enough. Okay. Wow. Just the two worst attacks back to back. That's cool. I don't know. The vertical wall slam thing is just kind of impossible. I don't think there's anything to be practiced there, I'm gonna be honest. One big. Ah. I mean, technically I could reset now. 2 plus 1. Oh. 2 each. Three plus 2. Three each, right? 4 plus 3. 4 each. Pretty sure I've dealt way too much extra damage though. Yeah, look at that. Whoops. Ah, it's a finished run. That was my previous PB. Haha. That's 5 and 7, huh? Yeah. My current PB is 7 and 4 now. God. It's just so unlikely to happen. I don't know. How long have I even been attempting this for? A week and a half? I feel like it's been almost 2 weeks. Hold on, let me actually check. Nah. No way. No, it has been 2 weeks because I remember... Wait, was that 2 weeks ago? Time to learn a new ultra quick play fight. Wait, no, that was Shy Scrambler. Here we go. May 4th? Right, yeah, and then it was like, oh, there's an update? Whatever, I'm gonna keep fighting GS. It's been 3 weeks? What? That... No. No way. No way it's been 3 weeks. What the fuck? I have been doing this for 3 weeks? That's unreal. Okay. Huh. So it took me nearly 3 weeks to get my high score. Get my PB. And it is so far away from the Sublime. Oh god. Huh. Well, give me a moment. I gotta turn on the lights. Is this gonna be the rest of my life? God damn. Look, if I just keep grinding this for like... the better part of a year, eventually it'll happen. Eventually it has to. I mean, in a way, this is perfect. In a way, this is perfect because it really lets me live my hermit lifestyle of having basically no contact at all with the greater community of this game. While I'm just out here chipping away, doing attempts of this shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this for half a year. And then maybe when if I pull it off, wow. Maybe then I'll be ready for reintegration into society. Into the fandom. That'd be one heck of a story. Rejoin the Discord, and if someone asks, hey, what have you been up to? Just say, so I've been fighting Guardian Soul. For how long now? To be clear, I am absolutely willing to put months of grinding into this. I mean, I'm working, right? I'm getting a job. I'm gonna be working over the summer. So I won't constantly just be doing this, but I'll still stream frequently enough that you won't miss me. Two bigs. Two bigs, one small. Two bigs, two smalls. Three bigs, two smalls. Four bigs and three smalls. Four each. Five and... what am I cooking? Five each, but I was supposed to let that small run off, I think. Oh, good. Ha! Good, good. Yeah, I wasn't really looking at the beer bar. But that couldn't have been a 7+4. There were just too many smalls about to leave. Oh. I wish I could have a third big sis for this. But much like in real life, I only have two big sisters. It's funny, the alternate build for this that I made has two big sisters, one little sister, which is what I have in real life. So that's hilarious. Okay, that was a ton of overkill. It's 2+1, I think? Yeah. Two each. I had to dodge out of the way of the big there. If I just stood still, then those bullets would have hit me. Hi. That was scary. Chat, would you believe me if I told you that I've been feeling better lately? Just overall. What summer does to a motherfucker. One big. You leave? Two bigs? There was no space there! Okay, to be fair, I could have just kept going and not tried to shoot that small, but it was so good. I regret nothing. See, what's really great about this grind, compared to other grinds that I've done in the past, whether that's Junoto back in the day, or Astrayo, or Storm Viral, or Molten, or whoever. The difference is that in those fights, I feel like usually there was like observable progress being made. Or developments, or at least some sort of skill gain. But I don't feel that way about this fight. This one's just happening. Piss off. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna go through the wall. I'm not dealing with that. Oh, this looks good. Ooh, that was close. Damn it. Ooh. Wait, what's my HP? 0.4 now. Nope. I was gonna go for it, but then I saw the double. I was like, well, might as well wait then. We're not getting anything good here anyway. No. I've been hit, right? No, I haven't. Oh, come on, that didn't hit me. That was so far away from me. Maybe I should try streaming in the morning again. Ow. That sucked. No. No. Not you. Thanks for asking, though. No, you're too close. Do I still need to be hit? Yes, I do. Not by this one, though. Because I am a pussy. Well, that hit the thing behind it, so that's cool. Me when overkill. Me when I just run into the wall for no reason. That sucked. These are also very close. All right, pressing forward worked. There's a small here. No, there isn't. Huh. Okay, I can't really shoot that one. So it's gonna have to be you. Oh, here's our first double. It's not the God Run, chat. I suck. I just forgot how to play around those. What the fuck? That was really embarrassing. I'm not supposed to lose a run like that. At least that could have been another 7+4. Definitely had the chance. God damn it. I wish I could use you. 9.4. 9.6. Nope. Chickening out. It deals 9.6, so I have to be at 9.8. What is this? Okay, I'm glad I don't have to care about that small. That's too many spikes, like way too many spikes. Okay, this is fine. That was only a lot of overkill. Okay, we need 2 bigs from here. This might be within the leeway, but... mess it up anyway. It also might have not been within the leeway. Shame. Oh. I don't have my HP back! Ah! You know what the weirdest part of this fight is? The variability in the, like, gaps between the bigs. That's really what messes with me the most. From, like, a mental standpoint, because it makes it unpredictable how many chromes we get over the course of a fight. So I can't really figure out if what I'm trying to do is possible at all. And that is unfortunate. We have to shoot you. Okay. Huh. Well. Let's just pretend smalls don't exist. And see if we stayed in the leeway. Might have. Looking at the fear bar, this looks fine. Ah, fuck. Messed up my timing. I think that was within the leeway. Just, forgot to hold my shot again. This works. Okay. That almost didn't work, but we get there. I actually went back up to 2 chromes? Is this the god run? No, it's not. Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry. I've already established it's not the god run anyway. What do I care, right? Oh, good, this one isn't even fucking... Blah! Just kill me. That was unfortunate. That was real unfortunate. That run was really, really, really lucky. In fact, I'll set that one aside. Gonna watch that one back later. I'm looking forward to comparing the attempt count of Guardian Soul versus Tox Polyps. Because these GS runs are taking a lot longer on average. With Tox it was like 2.5 minutes for all of phase 1. And here... I mean, the timer isn't fixed, but it is more. I mean, phase 2 is less consistent here than there. And it's... I can't really call it more random. And it's difficult to say with certainty. Sorry, my nail just chipped. Let me just take care of this. It's difficult to really say with certainty which one of these strats is more likely to work. Whether it's the Tox 9 thing or what I'm trying to do here. Instinctually, I want to say Tox was more probable. But, maybe not. I have no way of knowing that, you know? And I don't know the code. And I don't talk to anyone who does know the code. So I don't even... What's the best part of all this? I don't even understand why Guardian Soul works this way. I have no idea why she sometimes does only one small between bigs and sometimes does 3. I don't know why the smalls are so much less score efficient than the bigs. That's why we pause buffer, by the way. Because that would have hit me otherwise. I will never apologize. Oh god. No! Fuck. But it's not in the leeway anyway. Ah, ruined once again. Oh, hi, Banana. Fancy seeing you here. How's it going? Sorry, I don't usually explain what I'm doing. So, I trust you understand what's going on screen. Okay, that works, I guess. Eh. But why not check out your channel? Shoot you. Oh, this is bad. I'm not prompted by a random deleted user popping up. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I kind of completely abandoned Discord in like, I mean, when even was it? February? I think that's when I deleted my account anyway. Shit, that's too many smalls. Okay. Come on! Oh, break already! Okay, I can go down. Here's how we get... Fuck. I was gonna be like, here's how we can still win, but no. I mean, I've been thinking... Number? Wait, what was the number? I've been thinking recently about installing Discord again, actually. I will say I have missed the interaction with others. Oh, 42. Yeah. Used to be 32, actually, up until some updates, some like 6 or 7 years ago. It sure is 42. Which is, you know, fairly low level under normal circumstances. But no, I've been thinking about getting Discord again. All I heard about the age verification thing is that Discord themselves have pushed it back, they've like delayed it, but are still planning to have it globally implemented. I just don't want that, you know? Just don't want it. But then I also saw that there's been more widespread pushback against the mandatory age verification in the UK. And so I was like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe we can get back to not needing to give private companies our official government IDs. And look, I know I wouldn't be giving Discord my ID anyway. I know there's plenty of plugins that you can use to just bypass the verification check. That was never the issue. It was, for me, it was always kind of an ideological thing of not wanting to support a company, you know, pushing this sort of thing. But I mean, you've seen me in, wow, that was a fucking snipe and a half. You've seen me in Dinkles's stream, right? Was this just you thinking that something might have happened in the last week or so? Like the devs and the shareholders are actively fighting with adding good and bad features. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like every other situation ever. Every other website of all time. And that's the other thing, right? Like, even if Discord reversed this one thing, they're not gonna stop pushing extremely user-hostile shit. Because, hey, they need to turn a profit, right? So, personally, I kind of think Discord's a lost cause. It's just kind of the eternal cycle of social media where, you know, you'll have this news site that gets really popular and does really well. Sorry, is this the start of the fight? I can't... Oh, no. So a new social media that does things really well and gets really popular. And then gets big enough to be, you know, publicly traded. And then obviously the shareholders want to see growth, and for the longest time, just a growing number of total users or of concurrent users is enough to signal that growth. But once that growth of the user base starts to ebb off, or like kind of plateau, they need to look for other ways to not even necessarily garner profits, but showcase growth towards shareholders, because it's not about making a good service that is functional and that people use and give you money for. It's about fucking lying to investors. That's like, what else does any company ever do? Time to murder capitalism, yes. I condone this message. Sorry, I feel like I've gone on this exact same rant about a bajillion times in the past, but it's worth saying again, I think. I think it's an important thing to talk about. And I also think that, I don't know, but it's weird to actually to actually leave Discord. I mean, Twitter is like the only huge platform that I can remember having an actual like exodus of people leaving en masse for one reason or another. And like, yeah, it hasn't happened, and at this point it's obviously not going to happen with Discord. Yeah, personally I did, of course, download a a Discord alternative when I initially decided to stop using the platform. I got stowed. But I could see that it has not caught on and people are still using Discord, and it has just led to me being kind of isolated blanketly, so that's cool. But it's fine. I like being alone anyway. Except when I don't. But that's what I live stream for. Except then I'm still alone because no one watches usually. Haha. You. What am I doing? Nope. Okay, didn't get it. This is fine. I mean, this is a bad run, but whatever. No! Mistimed it again. I really need to start the... Okay, I guess there's no real point in doing it in these wasted attempts. But if I ever get the God run, if I ever get 8 Sublime Pace, I am definitely going to change my charge mode at the start of phase 2. Because mode F would just be so much more comfortable there than mode C. At virals, where's my... Ah, fuck. Where's my option to choose a third charge mode to live swap between? Hot swap, if you will. That's what it is, right? It's a hot swap. You get to pick your 2 modes to hot swap between. This sucks. What is this? How long has it been? Like an hour? Yeah, I could keep going. This is fun, after all. Yes, I am doing this for fun. I have to like actively remind myself that I'm doing it for fun, because otherwise it wouldn't seem that way. I've been hit, right? Yeah. Took my spike. I got nothing else, I've always got my spike. Admin type game. What did they mean by this? Look, this game has way more achievements than The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Sorry, Repentance. Sorry, Repentance Plus, I guess. What the fuck are we on at this point? How it has like 500? Oh, it was really funny. Between versions 7 and 8, there was like a multi-month hiatus where there weren't any updates. And this was specifically at a time when they were tied in terms of achievement count. And actually, this game just had some achievements added yesterday. Which I haven't actually got. Not all of them anyway. I'm now sitting at 777 out of 779. And that's only on one of my files. I haven't touched the other one. I don't have enough HP. Actually, I did. Yeah, I could have used that. Okay. Well. No, you're too close. You're actually too close. Multi-month hiatus as if that isn't normal. I mean, usually we get an update every 2 to 3 weeks. 3 months is a long time. It felt like an eternity too, because this was when a medium-sized YouTuber played the game. And so we had like a ton of new players during this drought of updates. Why am I shooting the first small? I am so stupid. But whatever. What a luxury! I suppose we're a little spoiled. That's why... Fuck. That's why Virals has to... That's why Virals had to dock my score today to keep me small, keep me humble. No, Void Rain's players are always eating good. This seems very Touhou. I wouldn't know, I've never played a Touhou game. Or any other shmup for that matter. I don't really play shmups. Asterisk. Kind of a big asterisk. Ah, fuck. Could have played around that. The circular hitbox with the pretty texture? Yeah, well. Touhou hitboxes are usually smaller, aren't they? Also, if you'll allow me to push up my glasses, the hurtbox isn't actually a circle. Even though it visually looks like it, it's actually a 6x6 pixel square. Yes. Great reaction. Yeah, for some reason people don't initially believe that when they hear it. I mean, it does seem a little weird, but it's probably easier to code than a circular hurtbox. Like, why? See, this is why it's easier to have the hurtbox just be 1 pixel. Because then you can't really have this discussion of is it a square or a circle, because the circle and the square both look the same. I almost let that one run off screen, by the way, because I didn't realize. You make games? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay. I don't think I get here. Ah, fuck. I don't think... Oh, this is good. Yep. Almost. I had a good path there. Imagine being consistent. Chat, should I try to get consistent? I don't really do that. I don't really do consistency. The only thing consistent about my gameplay is the Twitch category, because I do not play another game. Now, the quality of the gameplay, not so much. What the fuck is a consistent? I think those are those big land masses that we as a species live on. I don't remember how many of them there are. Sorry, I will keep checking my attributes all the fucking time. That's a constant? Ah. Well, then maybe it's the Russian word for someone who goes to space. This is like that fucking Tumblr post, isn't it? That Tumblr post sucks, by the way. It's a bad post, and I hate it. You don't speak Spanish, though. Oh? Ah, help. Alright, where's my start? This is not it. I mean, it could be, but it's not. That's also not it. I'm trying to think if there's any other fight that I've done that I could show that is like less comprehensible than this. I think even Shy Scramblers like makes more sense than this on a fundamental level. I mean, Kyonoto would just be downright intuitive. Already maxed. Okay. Maybe like, ow. Maybe Limbo. Limbo makes a strong argument for a fight that doesn't explain itself. I like your funny words. I love my jargon. I'm always fascinated by my own ability to pick up jargon of a game that I do not play myself. One of the most notable examples of this, of course, would be Binding of Isaac, where I have fairly in-depth knowledge of the game, and I know a lot of the items, and I know a lot of the effects and stuff, without playing the game myself. And then a more recent example of a game that I've just been watching the fuck out of without having any plans to play it myself is Trackmania. And I'm not even into racing games, so I really have no idea where this came from, but I've found myself just casually enjoying Trackmania videos for... Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Ah! jar gone? Well, you better go search for the jar then. True. Oh my god. Now I can't stop saying true. Because I watched the grapefruit video. Fuck. What a fantastic fucking video. I love how you can just... I love how you can differentiate grapefruit videos. Or how to say this. Watching a grapefruit video, it's always really fun to try and figure out who edited it. Who did the editing, because it's like... It's very recognizable, you know? Like, Grapefruit himself has a different style than Lark, has a different style than Gexuma, has a different style than Jupi. They are so different. And it's really fun. I say that as if I've been watching a lot of Grapefruit lately. I haven't. I have not. I watched like 3 videos of his today. And that's it. And I briefly watched that one Mr. Gimmick stream that Dinkles rated. Oh, what the fuck is this? I have HP, right? I can damage tank through this. Thank fuck, because I'm not dodging all of this. What is this? Okay, apparently I am dodging all of it. Fuck you. Guess I overreacted. It wasn't actually many spikes at all. It was only like 4 separate traps. Each on their own cycle. I don't know how I dodged that. That shouldn't have happened. Did I finish my thought? I remember I was talking about Trackmania and about jargon. I think I finished my thought. It doesn't feel like there's anything that got lost there. How come you shoot the white-red blobs sometimes but not always? How the fuck do I explain this? Okay, so before we get into that, I'm gonna try and give a brief explanation about why I don't start shooting immediately at the start of the fight. You've probably figured out already that I am intentionally taking damage. This is because I have an item that lets me deal extra damage. Now, usually, taking damage comes with a score penalty. Like a multiplier score penalty. You're usually trying not to get hit, especially when trying to go for high scores, right? That's fairly intuitive, I'd say. Ow. So, okay, let's just actually look at the gifts. Look at the items. We have, right down here, Revita Heart. Heal and gain temporary power when HP is lost. So this is why I am getting hit to lose up to 20 HP and get an extra 80% to my DPS. I have regenerating health from Big Sister so that I can do this. And like I said, usually there's like a score penalty for doing this. However, Big Sister also gives you what is known as a Chrome Heart. And if we go into the fight, you will see down here above the monster's health bar, there are those 2 silver things. Those are Chrome Hearts. And what they do is they preserve your score. They're the reason why I am not getting a score penalty for getting hit. And usually what they also do is they preserve your combo, which combo is just another thing we do for score. So we're trying to get a full combo throughout this run. And usually your combo would drop... What's my HP? Not enough. Usually your combo drops when you either get hit, ow, or you... Well, in normal circumstances, when you don't shoot the boss for a certain amount of time, but this is actually... this fight is one of the exceptions to that rule. So a regular combo drop would only occur... Or, well, the combo drop would only occur when we get hit, or when one of the white parts, specifically, leaves the screen to the left. So, now we get into the reason why this fight is weird. The big parts have a lot more HP than the small ones, which makes sense. They also give more score than the small ones, which also makes sense. However, the extra score isn't like... It doesn't match up with the amount of extra fear. So, at the end of the day, the big spawns are more efficient for trying to get a high score than the small ones. So I'm trying, ideally I would only break big spawn. However, you always get 1, 2, or 3 smalls between 2 bigs. But basically the idea is to, as much as possible, shoot the bigs and then let the smalls scroll off screen and consume a chrome heart, basically. If I get another actual run going, I can show this off. Most of this game isn't this weird, by the way. This is like... something that the developer himself thinks I'm really strange for. But that small spawn on the left that just left the screen, as you can see down there, we're down to only one of the chromes. We're gonna use the second one here. And then the other thing, Big Sister, which is the gift that gave me the chrome hearts, also lets you regen a chrome heart. So it's health regen, it's a chrome heart upon pickup, and it is also chrome regen. So you can see the left one of the 2 hearts is like slowly recharging. Takes 40 seconds for it to come back. That's a pause buffer that I do because the bullets move too fast to react to. Okay, now we need one more small and then we can attempt the phase shift. Oh, this is bad. But it's not gonna work. Yeah. And the other idea is that the boss phase shifts at 50%, and ideally I want to destroy one of the big parts right at the end of the phase. And it's kind of hard to do. They only start being used up once you actually have a combo in the first place. Yes. Exactly. So at the start of a fight, if you get hit or if things run off screen, you don't lose your chromes. They still have their effect of letting you keep your multiplier, despite getting hit. But yeah, and there's actually another fight where this comes up, the not consuming claws. And you know how I said that between two bigs, or between, you know, one big and the next one, there's always at least one small spawn? Usually there's two. There's supposed to be two. But sometimes there's only one, and then other times there's three, and I don't know why. But it means that it's theoretically possible to only ever get single smalls between the bigs, and use the 2 copies of Big Sister for the Chrome Heart regeneration, and get lucky in just the right way to maybe get enough extra score for another medal. And the thing about the medals is you get 1 more medal per 1,000 motes, or 1,000 score. And my current PB actually is only a couple hundred motes short. I don't know. Well, not even a couple hundred. Less than that. Sorry, I completely forgot my... 12. Need to take a regular hit. And then... Oh yeah, and so the reason that, for example, I'm not shooting this big right here is that once I start firing, if the small that's to the left of it disappears, I don't want it to use up a Chrome Heart. So I can only start shooting once that small is entirely off screen. And then I still need enough time to actually destroy the big one. So, for example, right here, this can work. It actually doesn't, because those spikes are scary. Anytime the spikes impede your vertical movement against those moving shooters, it's really rough. Just Shapes and Beats, try this type level. I don't know what that level looks like. I know what the game is. I've heard the song. I've heard the Siva Gunner rip of the song. But I actually don't know what the gameplay looks like. I've never played just Shapes and Beats. It's the type of game that actually like totally suits me. I just never did. That's the James Bond one. Nope. Don't know what that means. Yes, the James Bond one. Of course. That was goofy. Rider power 12. By the way, when I'm checking attributes here, I'm usually looking at 2 things. One of those is my current health, which I'm on right now. And the other thing is what's down here. It's the Revita power. When this gets to 20, we are at maximum damage. Now, because this is an over-leveled fight, everything deals a lot of damage. Usually, this would be like 4 or 5 or 6 points of damage for each hit. Basically, stalling out your combo as long as possible while building up damage boosts for when the boss shows up. So Revita Heart is capped, right? My damage output doesn't change after I start shooting. The reason I'm doing this is that breaking 1 big spawn... Oh god. How to explain this? If you break 1 big spawn without overkilling it, you deal 6% of the boss's full health to it. If you break a small spawn without dealing any overkill, then it'll be 3%. So, in theory, you can always do either one big or two smalls. However, one big gives more score than two smalls. More score by about 160 points. So what I'm trying to do is break as many bigs as possible and as few smalls as possible. Also, hello, Lich. Welcome. Originally, I was gonna only do GS attempts until I got bored of it and then go and grab like rose medals and story, because I haven't done that. But I don't really care for that because it's like more efficient to wait a week for the next monsters to, for the next monster singular to be added. And then there are those other two dreams that I'm missing, but one of them is the Equinox story dream, which I actively don't want because having that uncleared makes it more likely for her to show up when gathering roses. Fuck. Okay, that still worked, I think. And the other one was the one for breaking 500 parts in 1 hour's run. Which, it can't possibly be difficult to do, right? You just fight like Nova, Shy Momo, and ideally Shiny Momo, and you're already there. But I haven't got it yet. I didn't... God damn it. I haven't gone out and done it. I just haven't done it, you know? Whatever. Those are too close. God, the best part... Oh, Jesus, that was so close. The best part of my PB run that I uploaded today was... is genuinely the fact that I spent like 3+ minutes just powering up Ravida and not shooting anything. God, that was so fucked. That run was so fucked. Okay, I need a regular hit. Nah. Yeah, good thing I didn't, because it was a triple. Okay, we can use this one. I can play around that spike. I'm not scared. Okay, well. Oh. That's the wrong hit. It's the wrong trousers, Grommet. Oh my god. A friend and I have been watching all the Wallace and Gromit movies, and they are so peak. Oh shit. But wait. I don't have enough HP to take the laser. Flamation peak, real. I don't really trust that, but whatever. One big, and we're immediately unlucky because God hates me. And by God, I mean Virals. In a way, he is God. Bad. Turns out I'm bad. Difference between the HP UI and the HP in the menu. No, but the menu says a number. I don't have to check the menu. I mainly just look at it to look at the Revita count. Because while I try to always take the 12 damage hit first, I sometimes forget. And so I usually don't trust myself to remember correctly. So like right now, I know that it's gonna say 12. And lo and behold, it does. But I check it anyway. Just cuz. And this isn't obvious at first glance, but there is a strategy to how I am getting hit. For example, those, or let's say contact damage. Contact damage of this monster at this level is always going to deal 9.6 damage to me. So 2 hits are going to be 19.2, and I need to take 20 points of damage total to get the maximum effect out of Revita Heart. So I always make sure that one of my 2 hits is either a spike or a saw blade, because those deal more damage. Okay, we're in. I can't shoot that. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah. That's for the better. I'm not yet at the point where I reset triples, but maybe I should. Genuinely, maybe I should. Help! I've been chased. You know what that felt like? That felt like a Spelunky 2 Neo-Babylon Sparkball trap. I know that's a weird connection, but just that spherical thing orbiting around a center point, trying to kill you. It's very Spelunky coded. Spelunky is also a game that I don't really play. I used to play it though. I have... I mean, ultimately it's not even that much. I have like 100 and something hours in both HD and Spelunky 2. Which like isn't that much. Pales in comparison to the time that I've spent watching the games. That's another game where I'm very intimately familiar with the mechanics and even, you know, advanced techniques, perhaps glitches, despite not playing the games myself. I mean, it makes sense, right? Void is the only game that I actually play. But it's not the only game that I'm knowledgeable on, so there must be some number of games that I know well despite not playing. I guess a true one-trick pony would not have any game knowledge in anything else. But that's not me. I'm not a one-trick pony. I'm an entire horse. I'm a grown-ass horse. You can't wait for Deltarune Chapter 5. Should I play Deltarune? someday. I played chapter 1 in like 2020. I'm not shooting you. No, I am immune to playing Deltarune. I am not immune to 2. But that's just because it lets me shill my video. Hashtag my video. Speak very recommended, but ultimately up to you. Okay, please don't take this personally, but I despise that kind of answer. And it's something I've talked about, or I've thought about at least, because one of my sisters kind of talks like that as well. So there was this one time in March, a little while ago now, where I called her to ask for advice. And she did a similar kind of spiel where she just kind of repeated the points that I already knew back to me. I was like, yeah, but ultimately you have to decide it yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm capable of making this decision, but like I wanted to know your thoughts, you know? But I get it. Frankly, I'm the same fucking way. I do the same thing. It's like the way that therapists talk, right? Therapy speak, but not in a bad way. Just in a I am asking you to position yourself way. Oh, this sucks. I should be resetting. No, I've sworn an oath to not reset this fight before I lose combo. Oh, yeah, okay. You really recommend always hardcore mods if it will feel too easy? Wait, what do you mean too easy? Deltarune? I would never in my life play that game for difficulty. Like, what? Difficulty is what makes me stop playing games, genuinely. Let me rephrase, I'm forcing you to play it, you don't have a choice. Okay. Gift it to me on Steam then, bitch. No, I mean the real reason I haven't played Deltarune is just that it costs money. The demo is free, it has... Wait, the demo has 2 chapters? Huh. I didn't know that. God. You would be so mad at me if you knew what kind of games are in my Steam library that I haven't played. You'd be so upset. You'd be mad. Like, I know that while generally beloved, CrossCode is not the type of game that people are like quite as rabid for as Deltarune. But you know, Omori is sitting in there. Oh, this is good. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you can check the list, huh? I forgot that's a thing. But yeah, I've never played Omori despite owning the game. I don't know, Portal and Portal 2, because they were on sale once for like super cheap. All those Half-Life games that were free that one time, but I don't really play shooters. I also haven't played Rhythm Doctor 1.0. I know that one's gonna hit close to home. What do you mean that's like half the library? Of games I haven't played, or of games that you think I should play? Look, sometimes I get bundles and then I don't play the games. I bought a whole bunch of puzzle games that one time in like 2024 and spent actual money on them. And then I played like one of them. And it was kind of bad. And like, I know that the others are better because the games were just happened to be in a bundle. Or maybe they were just individually on sale, right? So one of them being bad doesn't mean that the others aren't good. But then I just kind of stopped and never went back. Steam games list sorted by playtime. The zero playtime starts with the scroller at like half the screen. Oh yeah, well, I mean, that's normal, right? Isn't that normal? Do people actually play like all the games they buy? That can't be right. Like, I get that I am an outlier in terms of people who don't play their fucking games, but surely people don't play all their games. Fuck. You play like 95% of your games? You're lying. I don't believe you. Do you buy like one game a year? I mean, at this point, I play the games I buy. I just have a lot of leftovers from when that wasn't so true. Actually, even this isn't true. I think I'm still talking out of my ass. Didn't I just... Did I pay money for Neurovoider? I don't know if I did. If I did, then that would be a game I bought recently-ish that I haven't touched. Games that you own and never even started. Beholder 1 and 2, Half-Life 2, Little Nightmares 2, Exit the Dungeon? Is that different from Exit the Gungeon? Because Exit the Gungeon is bad. Well, it's mediocre. Metro 2033 Redux? The fuck is that? What do you mean Redux? What does it mean for a game to be reduxed? No, chat, you have to understand, I always need to have something to play. I need to have a wide selection of games so that if I ever feel like playing something really specific, I'll have it on hand. Only that never happens. House Flipper, Aina Dream Barbecue. Ha. Yeah, that's funny. That is a funny one not to have played. Because I also didn't play it forever. Oh god, when it came out. But it's another free game, right? Danganronpa 2, let's go. Did you also buy that when it was like $2 earlier this year? That's when I bought it. I haven't played it yet. I wanted to stream that actually, but I just haven't felt like streaming anything that isn't Void. Metro was free from like $20. Yeah. I feel like I have to stream Danganronpa 2. I can't do that game justice by playing it off stream. Come on. I've still got enough edibles to make that an enjoyable experience. Let's maybe do that. Maybe we can do that on like Thursday. You already know the story? I don't even know that. I know so little about Danganronpa, it's kind of shocking. You have 3 unplayed games in your 112 games library, all of which are paid titles you got for free. That is fascinating. Wow. Respect. You are more responsible in your spending habits than I am. I keep buying shit and then not playing it. I mean, I did play Slay the Spire 2 immediately. I haven't bought that many games. I did, yeah, I got Devil Daggers. Oh yeah, no, I'm now looking. I did buy some number of games. Like I said, Danganronpa 2. I downloaded Of the Devil because, you know, the first chapter is free. I got Devil Daggers, which I haven't booted up. I bought Gris because it was really cheap, which I'm not even sure I'm gonna like Gris. I'm not sure I'm ever gonna feel like playing it, but I'll keep you updated. I also bought Picayune Dreams, which I completely forgot about owning until just now. And that is a game that I have to stream. Like, come on. There's no way I don't stream Picayune Dreams. And then, yeah, since then it was like just Neurovoider, which I haven't played. It looks cool. The new game that the devs are working on also looks cool. And I say that as someone who... how do I word this? So, Scourgebringer, right? It is a game that fascinates me to no end. And that I, for some reason, always imagine as having had a huge cultural impact, but I guess that's not true at all. It is such a cool game that I never managed, I guess, or bothered to get good at. And like really play at a high level. Kind of occupies the same niche as Crypt of the Necrodancer in that sense. Where it's like a really, really cool game that I can't get into enough to play it a ton. Rob spending habits. Steam DB calculator puts you at 23 cents per hour and me at 26 cents per hour. Look, I mean, I'm approaching 2,000 in this one, and technically I didn't even buy it. I don't know, it kind of gives me a free pass to do whatever I want with everything else. Technically I did not buy the Void Rains Upon Her Heart. Well, at some point I bought it for a friend of mine. But this instance of the game I didn't buy. Shocking, I know. No, it was part of the Jingle Jam back in 2021. Yeah, 2021. I mean, this one's like kinda bad. Oh, God. Okay, that one can escape. And then we do... Two smalls, two bigs from here. Oh, wow, I got hit. That's kind of embarrassing. Not gonna lie. The idea was this, and we're not in the leeway anymore, so fuck you. I'm not supposed to take the small hit there. Ah! Oh, God. Maybe it's time to take a break. After this attempt. No matter how early it ends. I haven't taken any breaks yet. You're too close. Nope. You are also too close. And I hate you for it. Social distancing, ever heard of it? Come on. Nope. Mm-mm. Can't have that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's great, actually. One big. Oh! Oh! That was so close! One each. Ah! Oh, what are you doing? Oh god, this sucks. 1 and 2. Oh, this is terrible. 2 each. 2 big, 3 small. This run is ass. Wow. 2 and 4. 3 and 4. 3 and 5. But like we are so far outside the leeway here. Was that 4 and 5 now? No, it can't be 4 and 5. Yeah, this is so bad. Okay, well. Oh, good, and we get this attack. Yeah, love it. Ah! Okay, I'm taking a break. I need some water. Eh. Chat, I just had an idea. A beautiful, glorious, and dare I say, ingenious idea. I'm gonna go get an achievement. What a fucking concept. No, I didn't mean to go back into the fight. I meant to go into alt story. Yay! I'm not gonna get all the roses. Wait, no, not alt story. Towers. Towers. That's where the dream is. And I'm gonna want heart shots for this. And maybe feathers could do it, but let's do hearts. Were there any other goals besides just breaking stuff? No, there weren't. Okay. In that case, let's play altar. Rental tower. Oh no, not the Lux. Oh god. I don't want this to be a score run. No. No, I need monster rerolls. Okay. The Lux have to go. Lock and key can stay. Let's do Nightlight. And then I don't need the photos either. Nap and Citrine Fortune. And that should be enough. Could also bring Candle just to have an extra use in like the Thorn stage. If I just really want... Actually, yeah, you could either use it to look for Nova, or I guess save the shiny for late in the run and then use the candle there to get a larger selection of shinies and get a better chance of getting shiny Momo. Or is there another shiny that's better for part breaks than Momo? I don't remember. Then I don't get Love Struck. I like having Love Struck. Okay, let's just toss the key and get Candle. Start climbing. And I should be selecting fights based on part breaks, of course. So, Shylila it is. Remind me again, is she vulnerable? No. She's resistant to toxic. Don't make me use charge shots. No, this is good. This is a good start. Oh, I got hit. Damn. How will I ever recover? Okay. Oh, I didn't remove the BRB. Thank you. You'll be back soon? Alright. Take care. Don't make me use another panic, please. Oh! Help! You're back from chore. How was it? Did I beat the thingy? Hell no. I decided to do something else. Umbra has a lot of parts. No, we're playing a more normal mode now. With the goal of causing mass destruction. So this will be great fun. Should I be using charge shots against her? Well, not in phase 2. In phase 1, I'm actually not sure how the weaknesses play out. Probably charge shots still would have been slightly better. But I don't know exactly the defense values, and I don't know... I just remember that charge shots are really strong. So you should always be using them. But there are exceptions. Okay, and we win. Shiny Virals is solid for part breaks. Udanai is really bad. Emerald's fine. Yeah, all the gems are kind of similar. Let's do Emerald. And... Broken Lock, I guess. Why do I feel so slow? Do I even have any speed ups in my GS build? I probably do, but... Huh. Level 3, oh shit, I forgot to turn off the accessibility option that flips the screen. What? Look, I make heavy use of the accessibility options. I've got damage flash off. Fucking combo timer off. All the HUD elements, timer and the like different symbols, all of that goes on. No backgrounds though. I'd rather play on a black canvas. I am very strange about my settings in like every game ever. Oh yeah, these are unknown, I remember. Broken Lock for 2 fights or some shit-ass power gift. No, I think Broken Lock's better actually. Maybe I shouldn't have given away all my health, but it's probably fine. Yeah, this is... Wait, yo! Was that some fucking thorns I just saw? Did I just see some fucking thorns? Oh, baby. So run now. Shy Scrambler is pretty good for part breaks. And also pretty good for not dying because I am close to dead. Oh, I am overkilling these things by literally so much. Holy shit. Does the game have lore? There's sometimes a random child on screen. They're not children. The player characters sure aren't. Like when I pause, you mean? That's me. That's the player character right now. There is lore. The story is mostly unfinished though. We are still in early access. Some of the characters have names. So, yes, legally there is lore. But don't ask me to show it to you. Because frankly, I don't know it. I am so uneducated on the lore of this game. Kind of pathetic. Not gonna lie. Vantra, you're level 8 though, and you don't have a challenge. Nullsaw doesn't have parts to break, and God, these are bad. I'm gonna fight Austria. Level 6 Wrathful, but it really didn't want me to read that. It's fun. I remember when screen flips were distant fiction. How far we've come. No, to be fair, I think that one was due to a feature added by GameMaker. Unless it wasn't, then I'm making this up. I don't know. I actually don't really know. I'm just saying things. No, I think that one is something that happened. I am not fighting Shiny Jewel. Unity is decent for breakables. Not the best, but pretty good. So I'm just gonna do that, I think. Leave the shiny, like I said. Try and get shiny Momo. I just got ass hit. Wow. Oh my god. It's so much stuff. Ah, Unity. Oh god, I haven't fought you in years. Ah! How is this fight legal? Ah! How is this a level 6? Fuck. Ah! I'm going to die here. Jesus. Didn't even get my blessing. What the hell? Okay, give me something good to eat. I would have preferred the karma, I think. Drip pain, baby. I'm already alter hard. I already have drip pain. What the fuck? Anyway. Fucking drip paint, man. What did they mean by this? I guess that means we are going to max out inspired health before the end of the run. But we'd be doing that without drip paint, so yeah, no. That didn't seem very useful, if you ask me. I don't have any panics. Ah, whatever. Unshakable confidence, etc., etc. Wow! Got all of her feathers. That was a very clean fight. Gloomy. No panics for the blots. I don't know how gloomy blots play either. Surely it can't be that bad. I mean, I love struck, but it's still not. Well, I do have boundless. Maybe this is the time. Pop love struck, fight null blot. Fucking get him. Yeah, sure, why not? Live a little. Oh, the rain is coming from above now. That's okay. Yeah. I see. Makes sense. Oh, I have helpers. Great. Okay, and now it spikes from as above, so below. I get it. I get it. I see the vision. Yeah, no, usually it rains up. It rains from the ground up. That would be normal. It's okay that you didn't know that. Welcome back. I'm getting rained on. And there's a voice. Fuck! What? I got robbed of my panic warp? Oh, that was mean. I was gonna do the cool thing. We can fight the fault. It's pretty awesome. This is just a Kirby boss? Yeah, all of them are. Got the dark matter reels. Wait, who? Who did we just fight? I forgot. Oh, Blot. Oh, yeah. People do say that about her. You haven't seen her fabulous, though. Ah! There's a no panic challenge? Oh, God. Oh, my bones. You know what? I'm gonna check. What's behind the challenge? Tier 1 blessing. Yeah, that's not that big of a deal if we don't get it. That said, I don't die to one hit, so I can probably just greed it out. Oh, what? What? Is this another... Is this a Kirby reference? Huh? I can't hear you. Yeah, didn't you hear me talk about Nova earlier? Security breach? Yeah, okay. Don't think it, don't say it. It's all Kirby. Always has been. Yep. That's just accurate. Help. Oh, I'm bad at this. Ah! Alright, give me the thing and the stuff and the thing. Okay. This is what we came prepared for. Oh, shit. I have something active. Okay. That's still fine. We start with candle. And now we fortune it up. Show me my fortune. My good fortune. There it is, baby. Yeah, this sure is Alter Heart. Alright, there's Nova. Is that enough for your Kirby brain? You shall leave to do a longer chore. Oh god. Not the longer chore. You've just reminded me. I need to hang up my laundry after stream. Oh god. I don't wanna. Anyway. Yeah, take care. We can do the level 11, right? Right. I want that blessing. We've got 2 panics. This'll be fine. Pirouette. Okay. Here we go, baby. Nova Gaming. Nova Gaming. Nova Gaming. I can use a panic in phase 1. It would have been fine, because fucking Emerald is genuinely the hardest phase of the fight. Wait, do I have... Oh yeah, I have Tox Blessing, don't I? Sick. Okay, I'm now 1 hit from death. Wait, no, I'm not. Wait, when did I get so healthy? What? Where did all this health come from? I thought I was low health. What's going on? Wait, I'm draining. Do I have Irreparable? Oh god. That's funny. That would explain the heal. Yeah, I think I have Irreparable. Cool. I see my health still draining. Hee haha. Whoa. Trying to make sure they get hit by the reflection shots first. That was a fantastic fucking panic. Oh my god. That was one of the best panics of my career. Sweet. Great rewards. So, yeah, we have irreparable. I didn't notice picking that up. I usually don't notice when I pick things up. It's kind of weird. I should pay more attention. Yellow frozen. I have no panics, unfortunately. God, I feel so stupid not having any panics and going into a frozen viral fight. I'm gonna die here too. Oh, now she has voided. I don't know how that changes the... Okay, we're just gonna make it out of this fight. And we get a heal. This is fine. Tox blessing, still carrying. I hope it doesn't wear off. Oops, it wore off. Kyonotor has a lot of breakables. Let's do that. Danger bubbles. I don't know how that works. I still have backward shots. Ever. I do not have backward shots. Okay, that bubble is kind of sick. That attack looks weird at this speed. I mean, it probably looks normal, but I'm used to the not normal. I'm used to the other normal, the new normal. We're not breaking another one. Oh, yes, we are. Woo. Oh, what? Ah! Irreparable. You motherfucker. How am I ever gonna get this dream? How am I gonna get this dream? It had to have been somewhat close. We go again. I ain't giving up. Okay. Umbra at the start. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I mean, let's think about this. 500 parts. How many fights is a run of Torrential? Like 20? That means you need to do 25 parts on average? Per fight. So, you know, Umbra passes the mark in that regard. And then a really good fight like Hiliola, for example, or like Shy Momo, can essentially pay for 2. But you probably do rely heavily on the shiny. And I never made it to the shiny, because I suck! Composure. Yo, the Topaz double whammy, let's go. Oh. I wish I could see the gifts they have. There's 2 challenges here. There's 2 challenges here. But Vitria is kind of bad for breakables. Camry still has 1 challenge. This one could be real good. Momo is below par in terms of parts. Still, I'd rather have the extra damage. It's plus 4% damage. It's basically a free extra overload that I'm getting by doing this. Shh, I'm reading. What are you reading? The Odyssey? You won't tell me? Damn. Thought I could get a recommendation. Acting like I read. Everyone knows this bitch doesn't read. I'm a Void Rains player. Not the kind of thing you would recommend. Wait, why are you reading it then? Is it like a textbook? I haven't read a textbook in years. I've written text. I have written many a text. Yeah, I could have and probably should have waited for the blossoms to come back around, but can't be asked right now. No. Okay. I guess we do Emerald early again. I mean, okay, I did suffer against Unity. Maybe we just do Celestia and call it good. I'm trying to think. Of the rares, which one's the best? I mean, Trinity has like around 30 at most, but you're probably not breaking them all. Duality, obviously a lot better than Celestia. Longer Chore was overhyped. Celeste! Yep. We're not fighting Celeste though. It's peak. She does have a juicy challenge. I love me some big challenges. Everybody knows I love big challenges. Yo, wait. We got Nightmare from that last fight? Let's fucking go. It's a huge high roll. That is why you don't disrespect the quick gifts. I know some people have a habit of disrespecting the humble quick gift. I would never. I would never. I love quick gifts. I love a good quickie. Hey! I didn't want to use that. Synchron, you bastards. Okay, that kind of offsets the panic gain from Nightmare, but it's fine. Okay, can we win? Ugh, I hate starting DPS on a hardshot character. God. This is why when I was doing hitless grinds, I always used my love struck right at the start in chapter 1 and just used panics to mow through the first couple of bosses. And it was very attractive, it was very effective. Yeah, you can have my health. And you can have my blood too. Yep, yep, that's fine. Just take it all. And you can have more of my health. I don't need that anyway. Power gifts. I didn't see what they were. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked so fast. That's calorie. That's jewel. Okay. Yo, we gotta heal. Means we get to open another box, baby. Okay. Sorry, what the fuck did I pick up? Bandage. Cracked heart. Okay, cracked heart is decent. Calorie, jewel, scrambler blessing. About Deltarune. You're talking about difficulty just because lately you're completing the mod with boss rush and other stuff, fighting all 4 secret bosses at the same time. Oh god. Their attacks are undodgeable and breaking the whole game is very interesting. See, that's it. This is why I love Void Rains. In order to like break the game with things that are impossible in so many ways, you don't have to mod anything. You just play the modes. You just take the modes to their extreme. Sorry, why am I only seeing one choice? This must be some mistake. I am supposed to have options here. Oh, that pattern was scary. I'm starting to notice throughout all of this gameplay, I don't actually know how to dodge things. And I especially don't... I especially don't retain the knowledge of how to dodge things over time. So, because for the last 3 weeks I've mostly just been fighting Guardian Soul, I have lost all of my skill in dodging just regular patterns. Except like the 2 dodgeable patterns that her phase 2 has, but... Fortresses will do that to you. You just... You know. I want this bonus gift. Sorry, wait, I completely forgot I was hunting for a thing. Dream? I can't focus! Oh my god. How dare you. I'm just gonna park here. Not gonna move. Okay, I'm gonna move. Oh no. No! I failed. Chat, I failed. -1 part. Fuck. Ah, stop wasting my phoenix, please. Oh, it's all fucked. It's all going to shit. We fucked it all. Combo timer up. Whoa. Huh. Huh. See, I was gonna say that I don't want to test my luck with, try my luck with Unity again, but then I saw that she's got that tier 2 power gift, and I started looking at her a little different. Absorb 30 bullets with panic attacks? Yeah. Easy. Sorry, I thought I selected Unity. Chat, what just happened? I'm gonna need to go back to that later. I was so sure that I was on Unity there. Did I like fat finger the instant swap button thing? Because that could have happened. I really thought I was looking at Unity. Yo, let me clip that. Oh. I need to figure it out myself. I need to... Yes, I need to... Oh, God. Nope, I'm not doing a second take on that sentence. Nope. Don't feel like it. I think I nailed it the first time. Chat, I've got a bit of knowledge, a bit of wisdom here. What they don't tell you about baking your own edibles is that making it, you know, effective isn't the difficult part. The difficult part is making it taste good. And I have noticed that extensively over the last couple of weeks as I have, you know, tasted some. And yeah, I really should have tried more, harder, gooder, better. What is this now? Blind streamer. It is true. The story is true. So I'm here. Yeah, I really did. Wow. Fascinating. That's fascinating. I don't know how my brain was so convinced that I was looking at a portrait of Unity. That's so weird. That's so me, though. Look, one of my favorite moments... Sorry, I'm picking something out of my eye right now. Okay, I'm done. I can keep going. Something that I remember very vividly was... There was this one time, or one of many times, back when I was still on Discord and on the community Discord. And I was just doing my thing in voice, playing Endless Terror. It was Endless Terror, and it was Alter Defect. And because the character auto-heals, if you just win battles fast enough, you can just keep tanking hits and basically don't need to think about anything for quite a while. So I remember at the start of Cycle 6, I was like looking up from the stream chat that was, you know, the chat embedded in the voice channel, just having a conversation with another person. And I looked up and I kind of jumped. I had this moment where I'm like, wait, where am I? How did I get here? I was like, what happened? How did I get to Cycle 6? Keep in mind, this is something that takes like 20 to 30 minutes to do. And I just blinked and then I was there. It was fantastic. It was an amazing feeling, honestly. And now it can't happen anymore because Endless Terror has been destroyed by the woke mob that wanted the mode to be better. Sorry, no, I shouldn't say that. People are gonna think I actually believe that. No, the new Endless Terror is fucking awesome, and I am going to play a lot of it. I think. I hope I will find the time to do so. Why is it Why is it absorb again? Why is it adorbs again? Oh, pff, Wrathful Scarlet. Oh yeah, I remember this. This one's funny. Wrathful. Oh, there was a bullet there! Because of the Wrathful. Ah! Help me. Okay, I'm gonna need to just panic one of the barrages or whatever. It's 94, isn't that hard? Yeah, I completely forgot about the bullet ring. That kinda sucked. I mean, it doesn't impact the number of parts we can break for the dream. So it's not that bad. I don't really care about score, and honestly I'd be better off keeping level low-ish. Because usually it's harder to break more stuff on higher level monsters. The only exception being like fucking Sandrome, where higher levels just have more parts to break. Parts to break. Sorry, Thanks. Ah. Oh, this game's sense of humor. Yeah, I'll double your DPS, no problem. But you only get that shot type 1/3 of the time now, bitch. That's so good. It's so fucked. Pile is so good though. Like it's. I think I just love struck now. I just want to do anything to be able to live through the cycle of pain, and after that we're basically home free. Oh. Oh my fucking god. Hello, Pile of Hearts. Glad to see you on the team. Oh, yes. Yeah, and now we're Cringe Feathers with the burn charge. Yeah. Oh my god, stop. Okay, we're back into kill mode now. Yep, just, Is this the run where we got thorns too? That'd be awesome. The casual Altar Heart Thorns Pile of Hearts run. No big deal. How the helpers arranged like that? It's one of the newfangled effects. In this case, it's Shiny Not Blessing, but there's a power gift that does it too. I mean, these are pretty old at this point. When were they added? Like, that was last year, I think. I think it was in November or December of 2025 that we got those helper gifts. You know how Bracelet gives you 2 elemental helpers and makes your helpers rotate? This basically became a cycle where, you know, for each element, there'd be a gift that'd give you 2 helpers of that element and then do some fucked up shit to your helpers. And so one of them is the 2 chains. They're pretty funny effects. And I had to update my name every gift Sporkle quiz because of it. Every now and then I get the urge to play some Sporkles, but it's so hard to find ones that are actually good. And that appeal to your sensibilities, as it were. Oh, you haven't seen it? It can be. Hi, Duality. You're pretty cool. But you're at the wrong time. Rip. Alright. We have 3 more battles where we have to deal with Cycle of Pain. And then we're off to the Promised Land. This won't hurt much. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, feathers. Oh, God, I'm so happy about this information. God. I love Alter Devil as a character. Because it's just a bundle of these extreme effects that, you know, are extreme in such different directions, but somehow manage to balance out into something that has its strengths and weaknesses. So then when you just isolate one of the effects like this and give that to another character, it immediately feels like either you're cheating or you're playing against a stacked deck. Isn't that fascinating? I think that's fascinating. And now we could argue back and forth about whether or not Alter Devil is a balanced character. I personally think she's very well balanced. The main counter argument would be like, oh, look at the SRC board and look at the Tiny Towers speedruns, which, by the way, I uploaded a new speedrun to, and you should do too, because there's now this speedrun achievement for doing that. So a lot of people are gonna be doing speedruns of that, and I hope that they upload to the board. Yay. Sorry, what was I saying? But yeah, for that specific single tower, you know, tiny tower speedrun, obviously Alter Devil is by far the best character. And because it just so happens that shorter runs are generally preferred for, you know, the very limited set of runners that we have, you know, it just so happens that Alter Devil ends up being very overrepresented, right? Because it's easier to grind for something that at most takes like 5 minutes to do, real time, and just, you know, do a couple of attempts of that, and then go do something else, rather than doing a full run of like a high score run of Torrential Tower, where you're trying to get like 300,000. Doing that in one sitting is quite a different story. But I think if we, going back to my original point of balance with regards to speedrunning, sorry, am I using anything here? No. I think if you actually like look at all categories of everything. Wait, how did I get the Alter Devil aura? What's going on? This isn't the character I selected. This isn't my beautiful character. Oh hey, we got hearts now. Everything dies because we also got a heart shot blessing. Yep. Die. That was cool. Oh my god. I was gonna actually make a point. Ultra Devil being potentially imbalanced in speedrun. I think if you look at all the categories across all the different modes and compare all of that, I think there might still be a slight slant towards Ultra Devil as being the best most of the time, but there are also plenty of places where she won't be the best. So, it's why I would like to, right now the Towers leaderboard, for example, isn't separated by characters, and I would like to keep it that way. But Ultra Devil might be too strong, so, she might need to be separated. But then if you start doing that, it's like, okay, well, but maybe what if then Ultra Twin becomes too strong? Because she's also just a really strong character. It's like, okay, then we separate out that one. Okay, but then, if you think about it, Feathershot characters are just natively stronger because they have higher DPS, right? So if you just roll the right monsters, you can just be super overpowered. It's like, okay, but then we are just literally separating the board entirely by character. And that is why I think it's fine to have one combined leaderboard for Towers runs of all characters. I think that formed a coherent enough thought. Man, I can really bullshit my way through anything. Oh, there's a lot of bullets here. I don't know how to dodge this. Oh, has Cycle of Pain worn off yet? I think it has. Hag light of your life. Wait, what? Ah, I didn't mean to warp. What did I say? About bullshitting your way through anything. Yeah. Oh, I am almost dead. That's cool. Oh, that's some tier 3s on a level 9? What the hell? But she doesn't have very many breakables. How many parts have we breakabled? Have we brickled, bricked, brocked? We still haven't fought our shiny. I'm fighting Nolzar. I'm scared. I want a good blessing. I want something to make me unkillable. I want Udanai blessing. Hey, where you going? Don't leave me here. And don't leave me here! I didn't even shoot you! What the you know what? Storm Viral heals me. I will take this. Okay. Synchron is just about the worst shiny we could be doing. Philoloo is good. But I think Philoloo at most is going to be like around 50. And maybe that's even a gross overestimation. I think I really want to roll for Momo here. So, Candle... No. Then we Fortune it up. That's a lot of snowballs. Shiny Anomaly, Shiny Virodes. Is I... Huh. If you... If I fought Momo this run, does that mean shiny Momo can't appear anymore? Suppose that would make sense. Because monster pools apply in the towers, usually. And the no dupe rule also apply. Huh. I had never thought about this before. So then is it possible to just technically exhaust all shinies from the pool before you fight your shiny? Mathematically it should be, right? Because it's what? Not Jewel, Randy Snowball. You can never get Philodoo out of the pool. Fuck! Damn. Anyway, we just rested up here, and yep, boom. Yeah, that was a pool reset. Okay, so that's fascinating. Maybe I've known that at one point in the past, but I certainly didn't recall it now. Alright, and now our goal is to just fucking shoot everything that moves. And be as inefficient as possible in destroying the blooms. Ah, fuck, that was way too efficient, dude. No, stop being so efficient. Dendrohighs hate them. Hey, there we go. That was pretty inefficient. Ah, that was good. That was good. Yeah. Oh, I love having Pile of Hearts. I mean, look at this. Yeah, that gift is properly balanced. How much has it been nerfed now? It is a shadow of its former self, and it still manages to make a strong argument toward the strongest gift in the game, period. It is fascinating, truly. And this isn't even a strong build yet. Like, we've got some fights to go in this run. We can still get stronger. But yeah, I can really see now why it was a genius idea by yours truly to reroll for Shy Momo. Like, holy shit, I am so smart for that one. You really gotta hand it to me. I have a Void Aura now. That was a lot of parts. I don't know how many exactly, but... Welcome back, Cycle of Pain. Fucking hell. I didn't want that. Yeah, tier 3. Give me the tier 3. Yeah, more tier 3s. Awesome. That was sick. I mean, those were genuinely good, so... Yeah. I'm using that right now. You'll head out now. See you around. Oh, oh god, cycle of pain, I hate you. Oh, oh god. I can't play like these. Help. As soon as we switch to hearts, everything explodes. Oh, that's good. That is good. Hey, where do you think you're going? Yes! Accomplished! All thanks to some proper fucking planning. Unlocked a vault key. Pog! Now I gotta finish out the run so that I can get the vault key that I just unlocked from the final boss of this run. I gotta do it. Oh, the super vitality is gonna be active into the final boss. That's great. That's really good. Very, very comical. I like it. Alright, Ventra. Me and you, baby. Oh, I am not gonna be able to do a good job here, am I? Oh, I have double charge? Oh, yeah. This seems normal. I am concerned. Good fight. Alright, well, you know what we gotta do. Unknown tier 3 burden bounty. I mean, we're not gonna get hit, so the damage over level doesn't matter. Invader Wisp. I wonder what this looks like. The Void plus Wisp. Is this, like, lore accurate? Is this even allowed? Could this happen, canonically? What does the existence of Wisp near the Void imply? What? How did I lose combo? Why do I not have anything that keeps combo? Cycle of pain, I hate you. Where'd all my helpers go? I had helpers, I swear I had helpers. Where's my cute void aura that I'm supposed to have? Have I not been hit or something? Oh, I haven't been hit, okay. That makes sense. Why are all my shots... Oh yeah, we got... Right. We got the awesome... Null round saw blessing, which is good. It is a good blessing. I generally like it. I think it's pretty strong. But it is funny to be forced into void element and then fight the void. Right, now I am missing one more dream, and it is the monster dream. the story only dream of Equinox, which I will not get. I will not get until I have secured her rose medal as every character. Because that's just time save. I don't want to risk having to do extra runs. Yeah, so I'm not getting 100% right now for that reason. And the stamp that I'm missing is obviously the roses. You can fall asleep soon. What time is it? Oh, it's midnight. I've been lately making an attempt at sleeping a little earlier. And I've mostly been failing, I guess. But I think I'm gonna try. Just this once, so I'm gonna sign off. It was a pretty successful day, I'd say. It's 1 a.m. for you, yeah. That's how it goes. Yeah. Hope to catch you again sometime. I mean, tomorrow is a holiday. I've got nowhere to be. Probably gonna be streaming again tomorrow with more of the same. Guardian Soul runs, you know the drill. Maybe I'll just exist in terror for a bit, because apparently you can just kind of exist in that mode now, and it's a completely new experience. I like it. Yeah. I probably won't bother to stream the rose medals if I do get them, but I kind of do want to wait until the other monster comes out. So, in a week from now. Yeah. I know I've said in the past that I wanted to start a new file at some point, but that's getting pushed back now because I just keep finding more bullshit to do in Ultra Quick Play, and now it's Guardian Soul, which could take half a year. Who knows? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay up to date on that. I'm actually gonna leave now. I've held you for long enough. Remember to drink some water. I'm gonna go have a meal. And yeah, I'll see you all around. Bye bye.